Hello, everyone, and welcome to Out of an Abundance of Caution, Volume 36. We're still doing it. And tonight we're really excited to have episodes 1 and 2 of the newest piece by Pioneers Go East Collective. I'm super stoked. It's an amazing group of creative artists, and they are going to be sharing 2 episodes of Lucky Star Superstar. It is a supernatural, super powerful, superhuman kind of show, and it takes a look at what does it mean to be a star. I'll get you nice and juiced up for this with a little director's note straight from the minds of their creative team. It is a meta creative journey about creative empowerment. In the first 2 episodes of this performance cycle, Anabella and Daniel, oops, am I doing? Oh, I just got small. I was just like, what's going on? Oh, that's cool. Effects. Uh, in the first 2 episodes of this performance cycle, Anabella and Daniel look in a mirror at their image. At the same time, in the corner of the room, they see a poster of their favorite teenage icon looking back at them. In episode 1, it's called How Can I Be in Control? Which is a great question, one that I'm thinking about right now. And it features video art film choreographed and performed by Anabella Lenzu with some cinematography by Todd Carroll. Anabella reflects on the struggle of wanting to be a star. And in this episode deals with a sense of confinement, being in the lockdown, not being able to control your surroundings, and the adrenaline of being on stage, which I'm feeling right now. And I'm just in my room on my bed. But I'm feeling it, just coursing straight through these old veins. In episode 2, beautiful Spanish matador, Daniel Diaz is cast as a supernatural alternate. I was going to say alternative, but it's alternate universe version of himself. He addresses identity, queerness, family, and the pursuit of happiness. There is a credits sequence in the show, but I want to shout out a couple of names that didn't get mentioned in the director's note. In particular, co-writer and director Gianmarco Riccardo Forte, who we all love so much, and co-writer, production designer Philip Treviño, who's amazing, and Beth Graczyk, who did additional choreography, and everybody's favorite daddy, Ryan William Downey, did the sound design. And if you want to read all of their bios, you can go to Brick Theater, not theatra, bricktheater.com. It's right up there on the screen. Ooh, effects, that's control, but it's not my control. I'm not doing it. It's the magic of live performance. But go to bricktheater.com and read all about them. Follow Pioneers Go East and all of these artists on the various social medias, and you won't be sorry. Okay, I think that's it. Let's enjoy this show. I'm stoked. I'm gonna get all up in that Twitch chat now.
Are you performing a part to impress me, the public? Are you performing a part for approval? No. The applause is wonderful, isn't it? You can't be self-conscious about it, baby. Be spontaneous, baby. Art is like love. Either you love or not. Either you create art or not. It can't be qualified. You don't create art to improve yourself or others. You create to share who you are. A downtown icon once told me they spend countless hours filling in applications, residency applications, research applications, publications and applications, and footnotes to the applications. Can you tell me the ways to make my bio more impressive on Wikipedia? Will you read my bio? Will you understand me? Will you engage me? The conundrums we get stuck in. It's exhausting. The paperwork is endless because recording is what you do, is more important than what you do. It seems the outcome of your project is more important than creating where you are in your career. Tell us about the development of the project up until this moment. What audiences and communities do you hope to engage through your work? What did you learn from the past developmental phases? How have those learnings informed your next steps? What are your next steps? And where are you now? What a shame. No one has a camera to record me, us, this moment. You do? You have an iPhone? Oh, wonderful. Take a video and it becomes real. Post it and you are loved. A lot of artists don't seem to exist until they hit 1,000 Instagram likes sometimes. It's political. It's argumentative. It's disingenuous. It's understanding the algorithm sometimes. Now, are we recording? Thank you, darling. Without this recording, I don't exist. Who's going to listen to all this over and over again? Without recording, you don't exist. What is your desire? To be known, to be successful. Be careful about what you wish because you may regret it. You did it for the applause instead of the actual experience of creating. You went out for the return. Now, what if you realize there's nothing you can do to be a better artist? Nothing. What a relief, isn't it? You can simply be happy being yourself. What if you realize the process of creating is what you are? Then you have time to be, time to breathe. It sounds too simple. Don't try to control your thoughts. Just watch. Watch what happens. The things you do are just happening. 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 Art is like love, baby.
I am in harmony with my body. I can focus now. I care about how I am perceived. I find strength. I dance. I used to record my ballet classes to study my body in space. I remember 1, my hands position. 2, my legs position. 3, my ankles position. 4, the rotation of my legs. 5, the position of my rib cage. 6, the position of my scapula. 7, the angle of my head. I am now more in sync with who I am. How is my body changing? What is expressive? How do people see me? How do you see me? What do you see? How do you see me? Can you tell me? 1, my hands position. 2, my legs position. 3, my ankle position. 4, the rotation of my legs. 5, the position of my rib cage. 6, the position of my scapula. 7, the angle of my head. 1, my hands position. 2, my legs position. 3, my ankles position. 4, the rotation of my legs. 5, the position of my rib cage. 6, the position of my scapula. 7, the angle of my head. 1, my hands position. 2, my legs position. 3, my ankles position. 4, the rotation of my legs. 5, the position of my rib cage. 6, the position of my scapula. 7, the angle of my head. 1, my hands position. 2, my legs position. 3, my ankles position. 4, the rotation of my legs. 5, the position of my rib cage. 6, the position of my scapula. 7, the angle of my head. 1, my hands position. 2, my legs position. 3, my ankles position. 4, the rotation of my legs. 5, the position of my rib cage. 6, the position of my scapula. 7, the angle of my head. More, más. Sí, no, sí. Otra vez. No. Más. Oh. La, 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 la. No. Más. Otra vez.
Los
More.
deditos,
More.
los
Más.
coditos.
Eso. Más.
I am now more in sync with who I am. How is my body changing? What is expressed? How do people see me? How do you see me? What do you see? How do you see me? Can you tell me? 1, breathe in. 2, breathe out. 1, breathe in. I am in the present.
1, inhale,
I am in control.
exhale.
How can I breathe
1,
with deep,
exhale.
exhausting
1,
feeling of
inhale,
having to be
2,
in control?
exhale. 1,
To be in
inhale,
control.
2, exhale.
Sometimes
1, inhale,
I feel
2,
claustrophobic.
1,
Sometimes
2, exhale.
I feel
1,
agoraphobic. Il palazzo di Reale di Caserta, che bello, in Napoli, in Italia. I couldn't
1,
control it.
inhale,
I
2,
couldn't
exhale.
understand
1,
it.
inhale, 2, exhale. 1, inhale, 2,
1,
exhale.
breathe in.
1, inhale, 2, exhale. 1, inhale, 2, exhale.
I perceive
inhale,
space.
2,
I need to be
exhale.
in this space to feel
inhale,
that I'm in
2,
control.
exhale.
Movement in space
inhale,
is my element.
exhale.
I
1,
am a dancer
inhale,
and I am lucky.
1,
Can I
inhale,
control other
2,
people
exhale.
existing in
1,
my
inhale,
space?
2,
Can
exhale.
will
1,
I
inhale,
to be in
2,
control of
exhale.
events changing
1,
every
inhale,
day?
2,
Can I control
exhale.
the weather?
1,
Can I
inhale,
control my child? Can I
exhale.
control
1,
this pandemic?
inhale,
Can I
2,
control this?
exhale.
Can I control this?
1,
Can I
inhale,
control this?
2, exhale. 1, inhale, 2, exhale. 1, inhale, 2, exhale. 1. So good. I feel Pam pam pum pam pum pam pum pam pum pam pum pam pum pam. Wow, 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 wow. I feel love. Stop. Stop! Stop it! Argentinian culture is very superstitious. As a performer, I have many rituals. One, I eat a chocolate cookie, a crunchy one. Two, I do the same sequence of physical gestures. I lay down on the floor, breathe in and breathe out, repeat it 3 times. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. 3, I drink a hot tea, strawberry flavor, in a 12-ounce cup. I drink only a half a cup. 4, I do the same sequence of physical gestures plus 3 additional warm-ups. Positions A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Repeat it 4 times. A, B, and C. A, B, and C. A, B, and C. 5, I drink a cup of tea, the other half, with honey. 6, I unwrap and I eat a sour candy, a lemon or orange. 7, just before I enter the performance space, I spit that candy. This is important that I do this. This is my deep journey in my interior work. This is my meditation. This is my spiritual connections with the audience and the world around me. I have thanks to a higher power. Which for me is God.
Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Comment ça va? Ça va bien ou ça va comme ci, comme ça? Très bien. C'est inutile de vous dire ma joie, bien entendu. Simplement, avec votre permission, je voudrais vous raconter une toute petite histoire. Comme ceci. C'est au bout d'un voyage, me trouvant les forêts, en mesurant son langage, gentiment un jour m'a demandé, allez-moi de la lumière, Paris vraiment si joli, le Dieu né sur la terre, simplement, j'ai répondu, ceci.
Shiny objects. Most of my obsessions when I was young were about women, cartoons, soap opera stars, and Josephine, watching women get their hair done and play dress up, music videos, recording on a VCR, their dance moves and body language. I studied their facial expressions to a T. I became them on stage. My icons? Beautiful, bleach blonde, tough as nails. Lemons. Powder on my face. I dyed my hair blacker than black. I drew on my eyebrows so that I could pass. Beautiful Spanish matador. My hair straight, part on the side, chemical burn slicked to my scalp a la Josephine. She was so much like me as a boy, a misfit, peculiar, obsessed with turning on her light. Dad bragged about how beautiful I was, how proud he was of me, but how dare he take credit when he hadn't even been to one of my shows. Obsessed with how I looked because it was the one thing we had in common. We could both light up a room, and that made me feel closer to the imaginary version I had of him. His hair was so silky, mine was coarse. His skin was bright and light, and mine was dirty. He had a way with the ladies, but I just wanted to be treated like one. My first love bragged about how beautiful I was, how proud he was of me, and I let him. I stood tall in his presence, never break face, keep them entertained. I needed the applause, and there was no one in the audience until he showed up. So I ignored the HIV, I ignored the mind games, that beautiful Puerto Rican boy from the projects, Christopher, lying on a mattress in the middle of the floor, chain smoking and drinking 40 ounces, Christopher. And he was always so sad. Christopher had grown his hair long past his shoulders, and he was wearing sheer underwear. I remember we took photos, we took Polaroids lying around on my mattress in the middle of the floor covered in blood. And it made him cry. His skin was so bright and light. His hair was silky and mine was coarse. He treated me like a lady. He was Jesus in my head. And the moment he left, I could feel him give me my power back. He knew that I would show up just so he could make me feel obsessed with winning this ongoing battle of trying to get him to notice me, wearing his combat boots, studying his mannerisms, images from the Polaroids he sent my mom from boot camp. Seedy back rooms. I danced in his combat boots until the soles wore off. Cake shop, Glasslands, the Pyramid Club, where there were plenty of men cheering for me. No longer the need to dress like him, look like him, posture like him. My thrift store red cape. I moved in it. I danced with it. I lit it on fire. Beautiful Spanish matador, bullfight in the dollhouse, El Matador and La Corrida del Toros. Taller on the platform, dripping black makeup, panties and boots. I waved it. I danced in it. The stage was big and bright, beautiful red. I could smell my cape burning, mixed with the fumes of cigarettes and alcohol. Beautiful Spanish matador.
Imagine that you're there with me. I go to sleep, sleep, and imagine that you're there with me. I look around me and feel you are ever so close to me. Each tear that flows from my eye brings back memories of you to me. I go to sleep, sleep, and imagine that you're there with me. I go to sleep, sleep, and imagine that you're there with me. I was young, I would cry, I would love you till the day I die. You were all, you were alone and no one else. You were